My squarish jaw dropped when I saw the email from Apple Store. What? I just spent $30 on an Iron Man app? But Marvel sucks! Well, to the audiences out there, especially the judges who are Marvel fans, I'm sorry for you. To those out there who don't know what is going on in the comics industry, basically there are two big players, DC and Marvel. A good way to differentiate the both is that if the character wears his underwear outside, he is either a DC hero or a Toastmaster. I quickly realized that something was amiss. Raise your hand if you ever own an iPhone. Thank you. Well, if you realize I didn't raise my hand, that's because I never owned an iPhone. Which also means that somebody could be making purchases with an Apple account I didn't know I owned. Could it be my girlfriend? No, because like an iPhone, I never really had one. Maybe it's because I'm still at my project 4. Well, I realized that I had no other choice. I had to seek help from the customer care hotline. A very good afternoon, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and all those who can't stand a moment in a hotline. There are many reasons why hotlines makes me hot. Hot. Well, I'm sure we can all relate to the things that hotlines do to make our life 10 times harder. So let's just name a few. First, they talk really slow. Third, their options don't come in sequence. Fourth, in some hotlines, when you make a mistake, they make you start all over again. It is almost as if a very good afternoon, contest chair. Hello, in a hotline. It's irritating, I know, but it's not like I had a choice, so I made the call anyways. For English, please press 1. And guess what? They brought me straight to the customer care officer. Wow, I was impressed. This has never happened before. Perhaps hotlines are like Marvel movies. Sometimes they exceed your expectations, but in general, it's better to keep your expectations low. At this part of the call, usually you hear some music to keep you occupied while you are waiting for the customer care officer. But Apple was different. Apple likes things simplistic, so they made me wait for their customer care officer in silence. At this point, my temperature was slowly rising, but I held back. Eventually, my patience paid off. They told me that my call will be recorded for training purposes. Wow, I was an educator. The person who picked up my call was a DTM, Direct to Manager. Every question I asked him, he direct to manager. It went something like this. Sorry sir, for this question, I have to check with my manager. Please hold on a second. Sorry sir, what was your question again? that question. Please hold on a second. The worst part of this is that he was doing all that while turning down my request to talk straight to the manager. It is almost as if when spouses fight, they get their children to talk for each other. Aboya, can you tell your mommy, why is this soup so bitter? How am I supposed to drink it? Oh. Mommy, Daddy say your cooking sucks. Tell your daddy, this is bitter gourd. Of course it is bitter. How else does he want it to be? If he's so smart, ask him to cook himself lah. Oh. Daddy, mommy say you are stupid. That woman? Ayo, Daddy, mommy, You guys are just right beside each other. Talk to each other lah. As if that wasn't bad enough, our call ended when he transferred me to another department. At that point, I was boiling hot. I was so hot that my phone turned into fried bananas. My call was transferred to this tech security officer, and she reminded me of TTMs, traditional Tai Chi master. She listened to me patiently, carefully, and then suddenly she said, "Sir, I can conclude that this is a case of phishing, and I recommend you to change your password immediately." She was swift and precise, and at first I was pissed, but now I'm at peace. At first I was hot, but now I am cool. Perhaps I was wrong to be hot about hotlines, because customer care officers face a lot of pressure from unreasonable and abusive customers too. Contest Chair, I hope you're not one of those customers that goes into a shop and say things like, "But the customer is always right." Yes. Yes, as customer care officers, they may have a bit of obligations to treat us nicely, but that shouldn't be a reason for us to behave like an Arabic crown prince. Or we act like an ethical hazard. So ladies and gentlemen, always remember, let us be kind and be nice, and always keep smiling to others. Back to you, contest.